now, let's focus on the state of Andhra Pradesh. Most polls, at least in terms of parliamentary seats that's being projected, seem to be suggesting a clear win for the TDP-BJP-JSP alliance in that state with 25 parliamentary seats. But it's also a state with 175 assembly seats up for the elections, and my colleague Uma Sudhir tracks that state very closely along with several other states across the southern and the rest of India. Uma, you've got a special panel as well. I want to begin with a focus on Andhra Pradesh because that seems to be very interesting as well in terms of the exit poll numbers coming out.
Thank you, Veera. Yes, indeed, Andhra Pradesh is certainly the more exciting of the two Telugu states for us here, observing these two Telugu states as well. And yes, the poll of polls seems to indicate an 18 number for the TDP plus, as we would call it here, the NDA, and only about 7 to the YSRC, and the Congress that would hope to reopen, should I say, its account in Andhra Pradesh. The bifurcated state they were never able to open the account, and that seems to be getting a 0 as of now. I have with me, yes, as you mentioned, a very special panel. Mohan Guruswamy, who's a policy analyst, political analyst as well. Mr. Ramchandra Rao, who's a senior BJP leader. And I have Balu Pulipaka from the Deccan Chronicle. He's a political editor of the Deccan Chronicle. Mr. Mohan Guruswamy, I'm going to go to you first. This 18 number for the BJP plus, or should I say TDP plus in Andhra Pradesh, no surprise?
Well, it's a surprise to me because there are several polls in Andhra Pradesh. Both are varying wildly. So, I must admit it's a surprise. I think I could conceptualize a half-half as a plausible scenario there. But I don't believe in exit polls. Exit polls are really way off. I'm watching other exit polls here. We show completely different trends, even in UP. One exit poll is showing the Gathbandhan ahead of NDA. So let's wait. There's only 3 more days now. It's all there in the box. The fates have been sealed.
Yes, indeed, excitement. Balu, what about you? Like Mr. Mohan is mentioning, it could be 17 YSRC and people would still say, oh, okay, that happened.
I wouldn't be surprised if people say that happened. I wouldn't be surprised if people say that happened. But the fact is that,
there has been a lot of resistance, and it's not really surprising to see these numbers right now, the exit poll numbers, giving NDA, TDP alliance 18 or around that, and YSRCP 7. I'm not at all surprised at these numbers. I'll stop there for just for now, but not surprising at all. There was a lot of resistance to YSRCP from whatever I have understood during the campaign, and it's reflecting in the Lok Sabha
and
exit
the coming
polls.
together of these 3 parties, really. I mean, if the BJP didn't have a presence at all, if you're hoping to get those numbers, at least a couple of them you're hoping will actually come to you from Andhra Pradesh as well, where you have not been, really having a presence on the ground.
Surely, I admit that we don't have that much of presence, but we have presence definitely, because it was our vote share that made the TDP and BJP alliance to come into power in 2014, because the slender margin was there between the YSRCP and the TDP alliance, NDA alliance then. But even now, BJP and TDP and also PRP, with the JanaSena, we are in alliance now, and definitely their alliance will definitely get more seats than the YSRCP. And moreover, we have the Modi image is also there. People want Modi as third-term Prime Minister. So that will also help, whatever may be the local conditions politically. But as far as the national scene is concerned, the people of Andhra Pradesh, especially Telugu people, would definitely vote for the NDA alliance. And definitely BJP will win more seats and the NDA will have more seats than the YSRCP.
We also have Ravikant Reddy joining us. He's a political editor for the Hindu newspaper. Ravi, the numbers that the NDA seems to be getting in Andhra Pradesh, you think the caste factor is a big factor in Andhra Pradesh when we talk about elections and voting. So does that mean that the Kama-Kapu combination has really worked?
Work with it.
Am I audible now, Uma? Am I audible?
Yes, please go ahead, Ravi.
Yeah. Going by the numbers,
Yes, please go ahead.
Going by the numbers that exit polls threw up, I think definitely the Kamma Kapu combination seems to have worked out. But I still feel you can't rule out YCP because it's a big, strong force in Rayalaseema region, and that is where I think they are going to get most numbers. And like exit polls, they are throwing diverse figures. So as Dr. Mohan Guruswamy said, it's very difficult to gauge sitting here whether these numbers are true or not. But definitely the Kapu-Kamma combination definitely worked this time for the Mahakutami, and BJP also, throwing up with their lot, with their weight, in several other factors. I think it seems to have worked out for Mahakutami as far as increasing the numbers. But I really can't say these are the real numbers.
Okay, skepticism over what could be the real numbers. Very often we find parliament and assembly elections, when they happen together, people tend to vote on similar lines. YSRCP and Jagan Mohan Reddy have mounted their campaign on that big welfare agenda that he had. So does that mean that paying people, taking care of welfare, doesn't really translate into votes if these numbers really hold?
Well, if these numbers hold good, then of course it's going to stand politics completely on a different footing in this country. Question of welfare politics working is questioned. But I don't think it's going to happen. People are generally grateful for what they get. And even in Telangana, where BRS got defeated, it lost only by 2%. It had 36% to Congress's 38%. So there is a residual base which travels with you.
Yeah.
So I don't think Jagan is going to lose hugely, but electoral losses are possible.
Okay. We are also joined by Tejasvi Surya. Mr. Tejasvi, the numbers that seem to show up in Andhra Pradesh, so that is of course good news for the BJP, for the NDA per se, but having no ground presence in Andhra Pradesh, what do you think really worked for the combination? Obviously, Mr. Naidu and Mr. Pawan Kalyan, and of course the Prime Minister and Mr. Amit Shah, all of them campaigned very extensively.
I think there has been, multiple factors that have influenced our, results in our performance in Andhra Pradesh. One, of course, has been the Prime Minister's growing charisma, growing popularity all across the south of India. If you look at the projected numbers in states like Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, in every state in south of India, especially also in Karnataka, where the Congress is in power, the BJP is indicating to be performing exceedingly well. So I think the first factor is the Prime Minister's leadership, his charisma, and the delivery of the central government schemes. Second, specifically in Andhra Pradesh, there has been massive anti-incumbency against the Jagan Reddy government the last 10 years. They have been in power the last 10 years, ever since the formation of the state government. And just like how people of Telangana wanted a change and they voted in favor of the Congress party, the people's choice in Andhra Pradesh has been the Prime Minister's leadership and the NDA. And the coming together of Chandrababu Naidu, Pawan Kalyan and the Bharatiya Janata Party, it was a formidable force. We gave a lot of hope to people. It represented change. And I think all of these is what is reflecting in the numbers.
So are you saying in Kerala and Tamil Nadu as well, you're hoping to be able to win seats there?
Absolutely, madam. 100% we are confident. In Telangana, we are going to get to double digits. Though your exit polls may not be showing double digits in Telangana, I am very confident. Even yesterday, late night, I was talking to a lot of our party karyakartas, our MP candidates in Telangana. All of them are confident that BJP will cross double digits in Telangana. In Karnataka, most of the exit polls are showing somewhere around 22, 23 seats. I'm confident that we will at least have one or two more seats in Karnataka. In both Kerala and Tamil Nadu,
you're going to get double digits. There was a BJP tweet. BJP handle, there was a tweet that suggested that Telangana, you're going to get only 4 to 5 seats. Yesterday.
I don't know which tweet you are speaking about, madam, but I am telling you that in Telangana, the reports that I have, the BJP will do very well. We are going to better our 2019 numbers.
Okay. Mr. Tejasvi is confident that you're going to better your 2019 numbers. Is that the same confidence that you're seeing? Is that the loss of the, the fall in a sense of the BRS that the BJP is really capitalizing on in this election?
Definitely, the people's mood in Telangana appears to be in favor of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and we have seen the vote percent even increase in the assembly elections also. And as far as the BRS is concerned, it has already lost its ground in assembly, and now they are going to totally lose their ground in parliament elections. Perhaps they will end up with zero, and that will be the Bharatiya Janata Party's gain. And we not only hope to gain from the BRS, but we also hope to gain from the Congress base also, because the performance of the Congress party in these 5-6 months, people are not happy. So I think even that vote bank also we will go. That is the reason why we are going to get this number of seats in Telangana.
I just must interject here to say that we had just about half an hour ago, we had an informal interaction with the Congress Chief Minister here, Revant Reddy, and he says he's preparing to get 4 ministries at the center for Telangana, and he's confident of making double digits, and he's thinking that the BJP is going to be back in single digits.